Hi friends, happy Friday and happy New Year, almost. It's been a while since I have been live on here and did any stamping with you guys. So it just got really busy during December. I had jury duty and I was really busy trying to get the little journals finished up that I was making for all of our grandkids. So that's what was occupying most of my time during December. So I've got a cute and fun little card on here today. Let me bring this up on my iPad so I can be sure to see if people comment. So say hi when you come on. And if you are new here, I'm Jana Williams. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So be sure, to say hello and tell me where you're watching from. And I'm just going to go ahead and get my phone put up in the mount, and we'll get started. All right. So I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so I have here the products that, some of the products that I'm going to use. This is the stamp set called Senior Years, and I just thought the little people on here were really cute. And it's got some really cute sayings to go along with it. And this is a red rubber cling mount stamp set. So it stamps up really nice. And then I'm going to use one of the dies from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. I'm going to use, let me see, which one did I use? So I used the second largest one, this one right here. I love this set because, like the name, it's got the stitching lines on it. And these are just so cute with the scalloped edges, and then these are really fun dies because you can layer them on top of each other and they're not all the same. So very fun. I'm also going to be using paper from the Patterned Party Designer Series paper, which you can get if you have a host order from the annual catalog. And then just one quick reminder, you can still order from the current July through December mini catalog, and be sure to check that out if you had anything in this catalog on your wish list, because some things are discounted, and some things that are carrying over, whether it be into the next mini catalog or whether they are bringing them back next year. If they are a bundle, whether that be with dies or a punch, that bundle price will go away, just to let you know. So yeah, be sure to get your favorites ordered before you can't order from this catalog anymore. It ends on the 3rd of January. And then starting on the 4th of January will be the brand new mini catalog along with the new celebration. So I did do a little product preview in an earlier video that I did, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago. You can find it here on my Facebook page or on my YouTube channel if you missed it and you're interested in seeing some of the new products. I can't show you the inside till the catalog goes live. All right, let's get started. So I will measure the papers that I'm using as I go. I've got just a piece of white here that is 2¼ inches wide by 3 and 1, 2, 3/8. So 2 1/4 by 3 3/8. And the reason that I cut it that size is because I'm going to be putting this piece that I die cut behind it. And so I cut this piece to fit over the top just so that scalloped edge will show. So that is the reason for that. Okay, so I think what I will do first, this is going to be sort of a fun fold card today. Nothing too difficult. So I'm going to be using the lady on my sample card that I made. I used the guy, so I will be showing him I will be showing that card at the end. And I'm going to use 3 of the sentiments here. So I'm going to start with the "It feels like we've been friends forever." So let me find that one. Right here. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp it in black if I can get a hold of my stamp pad. So I hope you all had nice Christmas or whatever holiday that you celebrate. We kind of celebrated on 3 different days with different family members, just however it worked out for everybody. I re-inked my ink pad, and I think I got more ink in one spot than I did the rest. So I probably should take a spoon and let me just stamp this and see what it looks like. Guess it looks okay. I should take a spoon and smooth out that ink. All right, I'm gonna have to pull this back towards me a little bit so I want to get it right at the top best as I can and straight. Let me stand up and see if I can get it that way. It's kind of hard when you can't get right over the top of it. Hopefully that won't be too crooked. We'll see. Not too bad. Okay, and it's a little bit darker on one side, but we'll just roll with it. I think it'll be all right. Okay, and I've just got my Stampin' Mist here. I'm gonna squirt it onto my scrubbing pad and clean my stamp off so I can reuse this block. Looks like I got a little crazy with spraying my stuff. And since I'm doing this, I may as well ink up or mount up the next one. All right. So did you guys get any fun stamping related gifts for Christmas? I got a couple of Amazon cards which I turned into some stamping fun. That's for sure. Okay, so I should have gotten the lady out while I was at it because I need her next. There we go. She's so cute. All right. I haven't inked her up yet. So this is the first time of her getting inky. There she is. Now I'm going to color her up with my Stampin' Blend markers. Hi, Donna. Okay, so I think I'll color her skin first, and for that I have got both the light and dark petal pink markers here, and I'm just going to start with the light. And I'll figure this out here, how I want to do it with her glasses. I'm not sure. Well, I think what I will do is just like this, I guess. All right, so then I will come back to that in a minute. And let's go with her hair next. So, oops, I kind of wanted to make her a redhead, but we'll see how this turns out. I am going to start with light pumpkin pink, or pumpkin pie, not pumpkin pink. Light pumpkin pie. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good redhead color. Did you guys hear about Betty White? There's been so many rumors popping on like Facebook where they say that she passed away when she didn't. So I was a little bit leery of whether it was true today, but unfortunately it is. I was so hoping she was going to be able to make it to her 100th birthday, but that wasn't meant to be, I guess. She was a character, that's for sure. This lady's got some curly hair going on, so we are just going to kind of scribble that around, and then I'm going to take, that was the dark pumpkin pie, and I'm going to take the light Cajun Craze here. Let me see what that looks like. And I think I'll just put some squiggles in here. So she's got some highlights and some lowlights in her hair. There, she's a redhead. Let's just make her eyebrows. There we go. Now then, I'm going to take my light pool party and do the lenses in her glasses. So there is that. And for her skirt, I am going to use dark and light Poppy Parade because that is the color of the card base that I'm using. All right, let's see how this goes. See, I went out of the lines a little bit there, so I guess I better get my colorless blender and fix that. Hi, Kim. All right, now let me go back over that with the light. And then I think I'll just color her shoes this color. Kind of reminds me of the Barbie doll shoes. All right, now let me get the dark petal pink and just do a little bit of shading up here. And then I will come back in with the light and blend that out. And I'm going to avoid where I did her eyebrows there. And then I'm just going to go over her hands once again with the light. And I will do just a little bit of shading here on her legs. And then for her top, I'm going to do Flirty Flamingo because I'm one of those girls that will put pink and red together. All right, so we're going to start with the light Flirty Flamingo. And I'm going to try to avoid her pearls because I want to leave them white. These colors are both in the paper that I'm using too, so I thought it would just be kind of fun. Cute. All right. That's weird. Huh. I'm not sure what's going on there with my tip. I probably haven't used it and the ink just built up in there, turned a funky color. It's hard to do shading in these little tiny areas. right, let me see how I can blend this out. So I've got the light Flirty Flamingo. We will be staying home tonight and probably hearing fireworks because somebody was shooting them off last night early in the evening. Of course, our dogs, Tula and Todd, were having a fit about it. Miss Lacey, she doesn't hear very well, so it doesn't faze her. All right, there's that. And my color bled over onto the pearls, which is what I was trying to avoid. And I don't think this is going to make a difference here. So probably what I will do is just give her some dark red pearls here, Poppy Parade, to match with her skirt. And that will just take care of that. And then I'm going to do that up there. And maybe we'll do this. She can be all matchy-matchy. And she needs a little bit of this on her glasses because she's got some fancy glasses up here. There we go. And then I'm just going to take light smoky slate and give her a place to stand. There we go. All right, let's put this card together. So my card base, like I said, this is going to be a bit of a fun fold. So we've got 5.5 inches, like normal, top to bottom. And then you're going to cut it the other direction at 6 1/4. And then you're going to score in 2 inches. Okay, so 5.5 by 6 1/4 and score it in 2 inches. And I'm just going to, hi Marla. I am just going to give that a little better crease there. And then we have a second card. Okay, this one is 10.5 by 4, and it's scored at 5 1/8. So 10.5, or sorry, 5 1/4. Let's start over. 10.5 by 4, and you'll score it at 5 1/4. Okay, and this is going to get centered right inside of the other card there. But before I glue mine in, I want to go ahead and put another greeting in there. So I'm going to just do the happy birthday. that's happy retirement. Here's happy birthday. Okay. Oh my goodness. I definitely did not do a good job, you guys, inking up my ink pad. So what I am going to do is get out my other one, my old one. We'll see how it goes. That looks better. Gonna have to do like I say and take a plastic spoon and spread that ink around. I think I just put too much in there. Okay, we are gonna do happy birthday. And then I have cut a strip here. And I'm just going to put it not all the way at the bottom. Oopsie. Oh, hopefully I can, oh look, I tore it. That's no good. I'll just get another piece. Because after all, it's just paper. All right, where is the piece that I cut that one from? Because I think I put it back in here. Here it is. Nope. I think it's this one. Here it is. Let's try this again. And let me get my silicone sheet out here, which is what I should have done to begin with. All right. And we are just going to put that up from the bottom just a little bit. And then I'm just going to snip it off to fit. All right, so there is that. Hopefully it won't stick. All right, so I'm going to adhere this one inside of the red, or Poppy Parade. So I'm just going to center it inside here best as I can. Okay, and then I have this piece of the patterned paper, and it is it's measuring at 3 3/4 by 5. And that is going to go right on here. And then from the same package of paper, I have that piece, which I thought kind of was cute together because it's got all the same colors. It's going to go on the front, and it measures 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to go right on this little flap here. So I am just going to try to get it on here even as I can. All right, and that is going to be like that. Now then, these pieces here are going to go on there, and I need to stamp one more greeting. So let me clean this off. I'm going to use the which is weird because we're both about 29, right? And there it is. Oh, good thing there's two sides to all of these papers. I don't know where I stuck my finger in the black at. Must have been on the lid. All right. Okay, I think I'm done with the stamping part now. All right, so let me get some adhesive on here. This is going to go on to this piece, and I'm just going to cover up the little stitching so that the scalloped edges stick out. Very cute. And then I'm going to attach it to that piece. Now when you're putting this card together, a tip is to do what you're going to put on there first. because you have to cover it up with the same size piece that's going to attach to the front of the card. All right, so this is going to go there. Sorry about the squeaky. All right, so this is going to go centered on here. And then we're going to put this together in the same way. With one exception. Okay, let's cover up the stitching. Not that I want to cover up the stitching, but it just works out that way. And then we're going to pop this one up onto that white piece. Okay, and then this one is going to go right over the top of that, only it's going to go right over the top of that onto this flap. So another tip I have is, let me get this on there. Grab yourself a pencil, get it on there, and try to hold it in place. And put yourself just a very light little pencil line right along there, because you don't want to go past that line with your adhesive. All right, so make sure you're putting the adhesive on what will be the left side. Of course, it's the right side as you're putting it on there. All right, and then bring this back in and line it up with the other one, just like that, and then go ahead and push it down. So it feels like we've been friends forever, which is weird because we're both about 29, right? Happy birthday. Okay, and then I brought out my little gilded gems that are gold. I thought they might be kind of fun. I guess I have that cut open already. Let me grab my take your pick tool, and we will just do something fun here. Let's see. I guess I will take a big one. There's 3 different sizes on here, so that works out pretty good. Can I get one off? There we go. And I'm just going to pop it down there, and then the next size right there beside it, and then a small one. Just to give it some bling. So it's a really easy card to put together, but it just adds some interest there with the way that it opens. and it gives you the opportunity to put more greetings on if you want. If you didn't want to put a greeting here, you know, if it was going to be a whole different sort of card, you could just have another another picture inside there. So there she is. And then here is the one with the man. And he's just got his golf pants on. He's cracking me up. Retirement has its ups and downs. You get up and you lie down whenever you want. Happy retirement. So that is what I did with that. The pattern papers are the, let me grab the pack here. They're the Regal's Designer Series paper that you can find in the annual catalog. These come in all the different color families. So you got Regals and the Brights, you know, all of those. So you can get them in the in colors, and they have the different patterns in all the different colors. They're fun papers to play with. And then I also used the stitched rectangles on this one, and then those fun brushed metallic embellies there. So there you have it. That is the senior years stamp set. There's lots you could do with these little people here. They're just very cute. All right, that is about it, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. And I will be back next week with something fun from the new mini catalog. I've got all my stuff sitting over here, and it's just like, which set do I want to play with first? Okay, have a great weekend and a very happy new year. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you again next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.